Babur was a historical figure who not only founded the Mughal Empire, but also holds a unique place in history due to the various aspects of his life. His full name was Zahir-ud-Din Muhammad Babur, and he was the grandson of the great Timurid ruler Timur and the great-grandson of Genghis Khan. Babur's early life was spent in several battles and struggles for power, and his journey was filled with challenges. However, his strategic brilliance and military prowess earned him a place in history as a great conqueror. Babur was born on February 14, 1483, in the city of Andijan, Uzbekistan. His father, Umar Sheikh Mirza, was the ruler of Fergana, and his mother, Safiya, came from a respected family. Babur's childhood was marked by political instability, as after his father's death, he was deprived of the kingdom of Fergana. Young Babur quickly realized that power and rule could only be achieved through military conquests, which led him to focus on honing his military skills and fighting to restore his lost kingdom. At the age of 11, Babur ascended the throne of Fergana, but shortly after, he lost it. He then sought to conquer various regions, eventually taking control of Kabul in 1504. His rule in Kabul was a significant achievement as it set the stage for his conquest of India. The most pivotal moment of Babur's life came in 1526, when he defeated the Delhi Sultan Ibrahim Lodi in the First Battle of Panipat. In this battle, Babur's army, though numerically smaller, was able to defeat Lodi's larger forces through strategic brilliance and the use of modern military techniques. The victory at Panipat gave Babur the opportunity to establish a strong empire in India, marking the beginning of the Mughal Empire. After the Battle of Panipat, Babur captured Delhi and Agra, laying the foundations of the Mughal Empire. He then expanded his empire's borders across various parts of India. Although Babur's rule was short, as he passed away in 1530, his strategies, military expertise, and the foundation he laid for the empire provided a strong base for the Mughal rulers to build upon. Babur was not only a warrior king but also a passionate poet and a cultural figure. He had a deep connection with literature and the arts, writing poetry in Persian. His works were filled with elements of melancholy and love, and his poems are considered an integral part of Mughal literature. Babur recorded his life experiences in his memoir, Baburnama, which is regarded as a valuable historical document. The book not only discusses Babur's personal life and conquests, but also sheds light on the culture, political climate, and the impacts of that era. Another significant aspect of Babur's character was his military discipline. He adopted modern military tactics such as the use of artillery and organized formations, which played a crucial role in his conquests. Babur's army was praised especially for its discipline, military strategies, and use of modern technology. There are various traditions and rumors surrounding Babur's death, some of which have been obscured by history. Some historians claim that Babur's death was natural and that he passed away due to illness, while others suggest that this may have been a fabricated story crafted to add a specific narrative to the history of the Mughal Empire. It is also said that Babur was only 47 years old when he died, but some have questioned whether there was something more behind his early death. "Your death is a natural end, Zahir-ud-Din Muhammad Babur. But history will remember you in ways we can't even imagine," said one of Babur's courtiers one night, as he observed Babur's condition in a room in Kabul. The courtier's eyes were filled with fear, and a strange silence lingered on his lips, as though he wanted to hide something significant. "But, Your Majesty, is this really natural?" Another courtier, who had always been close to Babur, whispered, raising a question. "Could those enemies around you be part of a plot against your life?" This question caused a serious atmosphere in the room. Babur's condition, which had seemed like a minor illness a few days ago, now seemed to be taking a dangerous turn. Was it merely an illness, or was there a hidden force at play? Some courtiers believed that one of Babur's close associates had poisoned him to pave the way for seizing the empire. The truth in their words seemed as plausible as the hint of conspiracy. "If anyone has taken my life, I will chase them." Despite his weakening condition, there was a glimmer in Babur's eyes, as though he was prepared to defeat his enemies once again. "I have fought throughout my life, and as long as my breath remains, I will defend my empire." Some say that after Babur's death, an eerie silence fell over the empire. This silence was not one of fear, but of the realization that one of the greatest rulers of the Mughal Empire had passed on. Yet, within this silence, a new power resonated. Humayun, Babur's son, was preparing to sit in his father's place and was ready to make new decisions to steer the empire forward. One night, after Babur's death, Humayun stood near his father's tomb and vowed, "My father established the empire in India, and I will strengthen it. I will not only preserve his legacy, but will take it to greater heights." During this time, some of the courtiers expressed their concerns. "Humayun, did you uncover the hidden truths behind your father's death?" one courtier whispered. "With your rule beginning, will not a new storm follow?" "We must uncover this secret," Humayun decided. "These conspiracies can weaken the empire. I must adopt my father's courage and wisdom to counter these schemes." From that day on, Humayun considered Babur's death as a new beginning, where he would adopt new measures to safeguard the Mughal Empire. After Babur's death, a new era began, and the doors of Mughal rule opened for new powerful rulers who would not only strengthen its territorial boundaries, but also enhance its cultural legacy. At that time, someone had said, "Babur's death opens a new chapter, but it is a chapter that will contain not only the stories of powerful rulers, but also the conspiracies that have always been part of history."